The sun is shining, the birds are singing, and the flowers are blooming. It's a beautiful day in Ilori, and I'm going to take you on a journey of discovery through one of the most popular tourist spots in this city. What is the story and what makes it special? Why is it so important to the citizens of this city? All these questions and more will be answered in this episode. I am my story. You are your story. When we embrace our stories, we get a glimpse into the lives of others. We better understand ourselves and the world at large. Welcome to the Chronicler Spot, a curated podcast of extraordinary stories of remarkable people around the globe. From the world's famous to the most ordinary person, I believe there is no story too big or too small to be shared. Each episode is a story. I hope you find one that inspires, refreshes, entertains, educates, or encourages you in a beautiful way. I am Ayooluniyi, your host. Sit back, relax, and enjoy a world of extraordinary stories. Welcome back to the Chronicler Spot with Ayooluniyi, and I am so excited to bring you this episode where we talk about one of the most important landmarks in the capital city of Kwara State, Nigeria, Asa Dam. Asa Dam is the biggest and tallest dam in Kwara State with a length of 597 meters and height of 27 meters. Constructed in the 1980s by the popular but now late construction engineer Julius Berger, it is the largest source of providing potable drinking water for Kwara citizens, and it is also used for fisheries, irrigation, for livestock development, and so on. Apart from this river being a source of life for people living in Ilori and surrounding areas for many years, there is a legend, an interesting story about the river from which this dam flows, which makes it more interesting. In fact, this story is so old that it has been passed from one generation to another. It has been passed down from one generation to another. And as you may have already guessed, this story isn't exactly what you expect. It's not about war or famine or conquest. I don't even know if it could be categorized as a story of love. This is the history of the Asa Dam. As traced back to several centuries ago, there lived a brave hunter in a small locality. The hunter was considered brave because of many extraordinary things that were accounted to his life and ways of living during his lifetime, and also because of many mysterious things he had come across or come in contact with as a hunter. This hunter was the husband of a woman with virtue called Asa. Asa was unable to conceive, and after several years of trying to bear children, after trying and all attempts proved abortive, their childless marriage began to wear on them. They couldn't bear to see each other unhappy, and Asa urged her husband to get a new wife. She believed that having children in the house would make her conceive as well. So her husband initially was against this idea because he loved his wife so very much, but eventually he agreed. And meanwhile, while Asa was advising the hunter, her husband, about taking a new wife, all along there was one mysterious lady in the forest where he hunted. She was considered mysterious because sometimes she could be in animal form and sometimes human. And this woman was of great help to the hunter. She aided him whenever he needed help to get a game. And so the hunter took this mysterious lady as his second wife. But unfortunately, the second wife also was unable to conceive as well, because she's not a human being like others. Like I said earlier, she sometimes could be in animal form and sometimes human. So that was why she was not able to conceive. So on a fateful day, the hunter went about his normal business. He went out to hunt animals, and the woman, Asa, the first wife, and the other woman, the mysterious lady, placed a bet on the animal he would bring home. Asa says that their husband would bring home a certain animal, but the younger wife says he won't be coming home with that type of animal, but instead he would come home with a type of animal. And eventually, when their husband returned from hunting, he brought back the animal the younger wife predicted. So Asa felt that there was a conspiracy going on, so she couldn't hold it, and then she packed up all her luggages and also a water jar. And when she got to a certain point in the journey, she dropped the water jar on the ground forcefully. And it was said that the water in it spread out and turned into a big river from there. And Asa herself somehow too lives in the dam till this moment. And that was the legend of Asa Dam. Thank you so much for listening. I would definitely recommend going there if you have time. It's an amazing place to visit. It's approximately 5 kilometers from the city center. And one cool thing I noticed about the Asa Dam were the fun activities going on, like swimming, fishing, and other people who would come to see the dam. So what I had thought on this particular legend, kindly weigh in your opinions in the comment section on Instagram at the Chronicler_. Don't forget to share this with at least someone. Also, beautiful photos of the Asa Dam taken by Abdurrahman Yusuf, a documentary photographer also known as Sultan Visuals, and some of the videos I made on my visit to the dam have been included in the post relating to this episode. So head on to the Instagram page to see them at the Chronicler_. Thank you so much once again for listening. I love you. Bye.